Welcome to our exploration of a remarkable journey, the making of Folgers ground coffee. Today, we invite you to travel with us from the sunlit coffee farms where the beans are carefully nurtured, through the state-of-the-art factories where they're transformed, and finally into the local stores where they become a part of your daily routine. Over the next 13 minutes, you'll learn about the global collaboration, precision technology, and the immense scale of production that turns simple coffee cherries into the aromatic brew that fuels millions of mornings. Our journey begins in the lush tropical highlands of the world's premier coffee-producing regions. Folgers selects only the finest beans grown in countries celebrated for their rich coffee heritage. For example, high-quality Arabica beans are sourced from Brazil, known for its vast plantations and beans that offer nutty, chocolatey notes.
Then we're gonna depot only the ripe cherries. Okay.
Colombia, renowned for producing beans with a bright, balanced, and aromatic profile. Guatemala, where high-altitude volcanic soils impart a distinctive complexity to the beans. On these farms, dedicated farmers nurture coffee trees with a deep respect for tradition and sustainability. Long before the harvest, they prepare the land with care, ensuring proper irrigation and soil management. As the cherries ripen under tropical suns, they're hand-picked with meticulous attention, selecting only the ripest, most flavorful cherries. Once harvested, the cherries undergo processing using one of two methods. The wet process. Cherries are pulped to remove the outer skin, then fermented in water to break down the mucilage, which enhances the bean's flavor profile. The dry process. Cherries are spread out under the sun, allowing them to dry naturally, concentrating the bean's inherent characteristics before they are hulled. Throughout this stage, quality control is paramount. Local cooperatives and inspectors assess each bean's color, size, and aroma, ensuring that only the very best green coffee beans make it to the next phase of their journey. Once processed, the green coffee beans begin their long voyage from these rural farms to modern production facilities. Carefully packaged to preserve freshness, the beans are transported by truck and ship over vast distances. Climate-controlled storage and expert handling during transit guarantee that the beans arrive at the factory in peak condition. This stage highlights the global nature of the supply chain, linking small-scale farms in Brazil, Colombia, and Guatemala with large-scale production centers in the United States. Now we arrive at the heart of our story, the factory, where raw green beans are transformed into the rich, aromatic product you find on store shelves. Inside the factory, green coffee beans are carefully loaded into large, temperature-controlled roasters. Here, art and science converge. As the beans heat up, they undergo chemical transformations, most notably the Maillard reaction, which develops deep flavors and enticing aromas. Skilled technicians monitor each batch, adjusting time, temperature, and airflow to achieve the signature Folgers roast. The distinct first crack signals that the beans are well on their way to perfection. Once the ideal roast is reached, the beans are rapidly cooled to lock in the flavors and aromas. Quality control specialists then perform detailed inspections, evaluating each batch for consistency in color, aroma, and texture. This rigorous process ensures that every bag of coffee meets the high standards expected by consumers. Following these inspections, the roasted beans move to the grinding section. Precision machinery grinds the beans into a consistent texture, whether medium or fine, to suit various brewing preferences. Achieving the correct grind size is essential. Too coarse, and the coffee may lack body. Too fine, and it can become overly bitter. Automated systems, calibrated to perfection, ensure that every particle is uniform, ready to deliver that perfect cup. The final step is packaging. Freshly ground coffee is swiftly sealed in specially designed bags to lock in its flavor and aroma. Advanced techniques, such as nitrogen flushing, displace oxygen to extend freshness. Each bag is then accurately labeled, boxed, and prepped for distribution. An impressive aspect of this process is the sheer scale of production. On an average day, Folgers production lines transform roughly 250,000 to 300,000 pounds of roasted and ground coffee. This remarkable volume is a testament to the efficient blend of modern machinery and skilled labor, ensuring that millions of cups are brewed every day.
You know, if I could just make a decent cup of coffee, I could relax. So, relax. Why don't you try instant Folgers? Tastes good as fresh perked.
Equally impressive is the strategic placement of Folgers' manufacturing facilities. The brand's flagship production facility is located in California, a hub known for its advanced food and beverage processing technologies. Additionally, to meet the diverse demands of the U.S. market, Folgers operates key facilities in Texas and other strategic locations across the country.
That'll wake him up.
These regional plants not only optimize production capacity, but also ensure rapid distribution so that the coffee you enjoy is always fresh. With the coffee now perfectly roasted, ground, and packaged, its journey enters the final phase: distribution. Bags of Folgers ground coffee are loaded onto trucks and transported to regional distribution centers. These centers are strategically positioned across the United States, from the production hubs in California and Texas to the bustling urban centers of the East and Midwest, ensuring that coffee reaches local retailers promptly. At these distribution centers, logistics teams meticulously manage inventory and coordinate shipments to major retailers, grocery chains, and local coffee shops nationwide.
Oh, coffee.
He's here.
Whether on the shelves of a bustling metropolitan supermarket or in a quaint neighborhood store, the arrival of Folgers coffee represents the culmination of a global, precisely orchestrated process.
Today, we're secretly replacing the Cantata's freshly ground coffee with mountain-grown Folgers Crystal.
In closing, the making of Folgers ground coffee is a story of global tradition and modern innovation. From the nurturing hands of farmers in Brazil, Colombia, and Guatemala, through state-of-the-art facilities in California, Texas, and beyond, producing up to 300,000 pounds of coffee daily, to the welcoming aisles of local stores. The journey is a remarkable blend of passion, precision, and global collaboration. The next time you brew your cup of Folgers, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey behind each sip. A journey that spans continents and connects dedicated farmers, skilled factory workers, and advanced logistics in perfect harmony. Thank you for joining us on this educational journey. Enjoy your cup and savor the story behind every brew.